Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is a very cold and wet Monday. We've gotten a lot of rain. I was supposed to check in on Saturday, and that would have been a 1 week update of work, but we're going to do that today. I'm sorry I didn't get to it over the weekend. Um, I'll do the 1 week update once I get to work, but let's just talk about what I have for right now. Here's my old staple, which is oatmeal, and I did use the strawberry milk, protein milk to make my oatmeal, and a little bit of chia seeds. And this is something, is a noodle, and it's a low carb noodle, and I found it. I had a lot of them, I think a while ago, and I know it's past time to get eaten, so I'm like, okay, it was just one package left. Let me go through it, get rid of stuff that I have in my house. So this is the front part of the noodles, and this is, let me show you the back part of what the breakdown looks like. So feel free to pause and look at it. And here's my noodles. Inside I have a little bit of broccoli, and I have some of those steak bites. So yay for that. In this cup I have a little bit of coffee. I'm going to add some my protein shake to it, vanilla, and that's going to be it for right now. Like I said, when I get to work, I will try to give a little bit of an update for the week, and we'll just keep it rolling from there. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Welcome back to the vlog. Yesterday was a complete crap show because I was so freaking busy all day. By the time I got home, I was spent. So I did not get to give you an update from last week and all of that, but rest assured, we're going to do that today. Let's start getting our meal pulled together. So I'm going to get my lunch pulled together. Let me show you right here what I got. This is 2 chicken patties I cooked. I'm going to use one of them. Right here in this little bowl is a mixture of chicken broth and a little bit of the coconut aminos teriyaki. So let me get a spoon. We're going to measure out our vegetable rice. So let me tear the skin out. And let's get started here. Okay, that's about the right amount. So I'm going to stir this around a little bit, get everything incorporated like that. Tear this, put it away for now. So this will go in here. I'll break it up a little bit right now, but later on, before I eat, I might break it up a little bit more, we'll see. So, and then once I finish with this, we're gonna go into my breakfast. So I try to monitor my time in the morning because that's when I have the most time, because I like to get up early and get my exercise in. So yay for that. I'm trying to stay up on that with my, while I'm adjusting to my, what I would call my new normal. So there we go. That's my lunch. Let me go clean my hands. Okay, let's go into my breakfast. So handy dandy scale. And another thing, this is 1 egg with salt, pepper, and what else did I put in there? Turmeric. I'm really proud of myself for continuing to weigh and measure. I had got away from it for about if you're an OG on my channel, probably it's been 2 years, but I realized that I need this structure. I really do. So it is what it is. So let's measure out a little bit of egg whites. Okay, we got our egg whites. So we're going to move over to the stove and we're going to start cooking our eggs. Okay, let's get going with our egg. I'm going to put a little bit of avocado oil so that it does not stick. But normally with cast iron, it's pretty safe and it does not stick so much. So let's do that. Let's get it going. Stir it up, get the seasonings, and there we go. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, we are going to just kind of let this cook. Okay. We're just going to let that cook. While it's cooking, I'll talk to you guys. So, let me just talk about my week, what happened last week. I started a new job. It is 5 minutes or less away from me. Yay for that. Now, it is a temporary position for right now. I am hoping to make it permanent because there are openings there that I'm qualified for. So we will see what happens. But last week was really good. After retiring from my city job, and it's been, this is what, February, March, April, 10 months. I was retired. I got used to it. I loved it. I think I just finally had started really unwinding and really trying to transition my brain. But here I am back at work. And some of you might say, well, why are you going back to work? Well, I'm only 56. And I think if you guys are, again, I keep saying this a whole lot, you're my original subscribers. You have been following me for a very long time. You know that the last 3 years of my employment was total hell. I had a supervisor that was completely crazy. I did everything I could to work with him. I talked with his manager. We had sit downs. I went to my union. I was with HR. I did everything I could. I was looking into lateral transfers. I did everything I could to make it work. Everything within my power, but I was just miserable. And so what happened last year, I was on FMLA, the last part of it. So after my FMLA, I didn't bother to even return back to work. I just said, you know what, I just got the process going to just retire because I've been there for 20 years. The problem with that is I am married, but my spouse is much older and they will be retiring and I'll be on their insurance. And once they stop working, yes, no more health insurance. Now, I have looked into alternate insurance, which, to be honest, for my age and everything, the quote was not horrendous, but still it was not cheap. So we kind of talked about it and said, yeah, I would probably need to go back to work, not for the money, just for the benefits, the health benefits. So because money-wise, we're fine. We're actually fine. Again, so just to get, I kind of went on a tangent, but the new place where I'm at is very, very nice. A little backstory, probably 10 years ago or more, I had applied for a position there and it went kind of sour. But there's a new regime and everything went well. People there that are there now are very, very nice, very laid back, very nice people. So it's an administrative position, more front desk. Right now, the only issue is they have a program they're trying to get me hooked up to on their computer, and they're having a lot of issues with getting that program to run. So I don't know if it's, I need to change a computer might need to be changed out. Last Friday, IT did come down and sit with me and try to figure it out, and then someone else, but it's still not working. So, and I had someone else yesterday that's going to try to figure it out. But other than that, it's going well. It's a jolt to me. I'm not going to even lie. It's a bit jolt, and I'm still trying to adapt. I mean, again, I will say this, it is not a bad position. The travel, the commute could not be any better other than staying home, working from home. 5 minutes. So I feel that is something I could do for a while and not cause me too much grief, because again, in my head, I was retired. But the reality was, when we started looking at it, given the time frame for retirement for the spouse and all of that, I would need to pay out of pocket for health care. So that's just where I'm at right now. Ooh. Let's get this. Oh no. Hook her up. Okay, there we go. It flipped. I think I was able to save it. But yeah, the week went very well. I'm learning the people. It's very casual. Again, I'm emphasizing 5 minutes away. Nice people. This could work for me for them. I mean, if I can get on permanently, I can see myself doing this and being okay with it for another 5 or 6 years. So that is the little update. But here's my breakfast that we're cooking. And here's that low-carb tortilla. Let me go get the package and I can show you guys what the tortilla again looks like. I got it from Costco. Okay. These are amazing. Super amazing. And the macros are not bad. So I showed you this before. If you have a Costco near you, they probably might have it at Sam's Club too. I find that they kind of have some of the similar things. Really good macros. Okay, hopefully this is just about ready. Let's see. Okay, I let it cook a little bit longer. But this is my breakfast, my first meal. I'm going to sit down. I have some coffee. So I have my coffee ready. I split it up between two things. I have this one I'll take with me on the road to work, and this little one I drink and have my breakfast. So breakfast is ready. I'm going to get this going because I need to get out of here for work. I'm going to eat, and there's a chance I'm probably not going to check in. We might check in a little bit. We'll see, but more than likely I will do my best. I haven't been good at it, checking in when I get home. Oh, and before I forget, here are my sweet potatoes. Don't mind those little weird shapes. That's where I had my chicken patties cooking in the oven, and I just threw the potatoes on top of this, so I didn't waste a pan. So these are the sweet potatoes, and I'm going to have 130 grams tonight. I'm not sure. I'm probably with chicken. But again, if I don't show it, that's what I'm having. Hopefully I will. Hopefully I'm not tired and burnt out when I get home. So I'm going to eat breakfast, and I'll check in later. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to the vlog. It is a kind of a cold morning, gray, but we'll get through it. So let me show you what we're starting off with. This is my breakfast. This is my oatmeal. Nothing fancy, the same way I always do it. So it's the oatmeal protein shake. I put some chia seeds in here. What else? Turmeric, cinnamon, black seed, and that's it. And this right here for my lunch, I'm also going to have an apple, but this is my turkey burger. I don't know if you see it really well. And this, on top of it, is some mayo. Under that is my wrap for it. So that's my meal for today. I'm going to get to eating and get to work, and I will be closing out this video soon.